Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is a bit of a weird side quest, let me explain. If you'd have asked me 3 months ago if I would be doing a Victory at Sea set of videos and painting some naval warfare, I'd have said no. But then I went to Claymore. I managed to get the starter set for the ridiculously low price of 25 quid. Starter set, rules, mats, 2 fleets, what's not to like. Another member of the club got it as well. And I've been impressed with A, with the models, B, how quickly I could paint them up and make them look decent. So this is one of several videos, I don't think it'll be more than 3 or 4, where I talk about Victory at Sea, the concept, my connection to naval wargaming in this video. Second one is kind of looking at the models, what I've done, what I've painted. Third one will be once everything's finished. Fourth one will be after I've played some games. Don't know if it's going to be much more than that, to be honest, but that's what I've got planned at the moment. But Pacific War, I really like the Pacific War, and I think it stems back to my childhood. Playing on the Spectrum computer games, this game, I played loads of it. That's another picture of the box. And this was the game map itself. This, I think, is in easy mode. So what you're seeing here is the airplanes with the colour around them. They're your search planes. You're going out trying to spot the Japanese fleet. 1 and 2, they're your task forces. You've got Midway Island in the middle there. That white boxing, that's where you go around, select and click on things. And because it's easy mode, those lines, the dotted lines, red, yellow and white, indicate the Japanese fleet's movement plans. So that was great, but actually another game, this still stands for me as the gold standard of computer war games. Not in terms of graphics, but actually what you had was Battle of Guadalcanal, but you commanded the air units, the naval units, the land units, and you had to make decisions about supplies and getting supplies to the base. So in the top here, you've got the white bits are land, the screen, you've got your 2 supply bases with the anchors on either side, east and west. So your ships will come in, they would engage enemy fleets. Japanese try to come up at night, run their supplies up because they've got 2 bases on either side of Henderson Base. The Americans are sort of getting in and resupplying. You're trying to get stuff off the supplies. You're trying to make decisions about getting them in, getting them out, what you need. Do you need malaria medicine? Do you need morale? Do you need ammunition? Do you need extra troops? Really engaging game. But anyway, so those 2 games stuck with me. So I was quite delighted to get a Pacific War set. I don't think, at 25 quid, if it was Germany versus Britain in the North Atlantic, I still probably would have bought it, but it wasn't as gripping as the Pacific War for us. So that's your rule book. And first looks, the rules are relatively simple. Game turn, that is that page there for the movement phase. That's all the rules for the movement phase. You've got some internal damage, so as you're racking up hits on your ships. Some ships can take significantly more damage than the others. You can take critical hits. Now, I've again come up in the 90s playing stuff like Starfleet Battles and Battletech, or something like that. Is, I really like it. That's what I'd want in a ship-based system. So this is what a typical ship looks like. No, this isn't what a typical ship looks like. This is what the Yamato, the biggest battleship, looks like. Speed, armor, hull points, loads of hull points, any special traits, the weapon systems. You're looking at arcs, dice, how much damage you do if you get successful hits. So yeah, so that is kind of your stat lines for your ships. Ship construction is dead easy. Your ship is moulded onto the bases. Now, at first, when I first saw the miniatures promotion when this came out, I didn't really like that. I must admit, it's grown on us. On the sides are the names of the ships, and on one side and class on the other. Less keen on that, but you know what? I can live with it. And then you've got little resin pieces to glue on. Some of these were a bit tricky. I did need the help of tweezers, and I don't think some of my guns have sat right on the ships, but it's not the end of the world. Also in the box, you've got counters for marking damage, turn sequences, fire and smoke. All nicely produced. Every ship has got a ship's card. Now, I've not looked to see if I got ships from another game system, or another manufacturer, I should say, if I can get these cards easy enough in that case. But yeah, this is the card. On the back of the card, you've got some real life details about the ship it's representing. You've also got these markers, and these are sliders for damage. So, for example, I think this one starts with 27 hit points, and as it takes damage, you can just slide it down. So, for example, this one's now on 15 hit points, or hull points. Get a mat in it. Well, actually, it's two, I think, are 3x4s, so it makes a 6x4 gaming space. You've got lighter ocean on one side and darker ocean on the other. And finally, this is the contents of the box and what I've painted up so far. In my next video, I'm going to talk a bit about how I've painted them individually. So on the left is the American fleet. You've basically got 3 heavy cruisers, 6 destroyers, and for the Japanese, you've got 3 heavy cruisers, I think the heavy cruisers, and 3 destroyers. So yeah, I have been thoroughly enjoying painting these, and actually the Japanese, they're painted up in next to no time. There's a couple of pretty good YouTube guides, and I'm going to be doing a YouTube guide next. And the paint you've got there is basically the results of a week's painting, two sessions, about 4 to 8 hours. So the Americans aren't quite finished, but I'm going to use them to show off some painting standards, but they'll be finished in next to no time. So there we are, Victory at Sea, a game I wasn't planning on getting, a game I wasn't planning on picking up, a game I'm quite happy I picked up. You know what, a couple of club nights, a couple of club games, bit of naval conflict on the go. Like I say, it's a chance for me to engage with something like the Starfleet Battles of the Battletechs that I played in my youth. But anyway, if you've got any thoughts on Victory at Sea, let us know, give us a shout. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video where I look in detail at my ships and what I've done for painting them. Like I say, the 3rd video will be once everything's finished. 4th video is once I've had a game, I'll be able to comment on the rules. But anyway, I'm having a great time with a hobby at the moment, and I hope you are too. If you've not seen my other video, I'm looking for Ask Me Anything questions, and hopefully I've sorted out the sound. So yeah, if you've got any thoughts on that, pop some comments in the comment section. And yeah, look forward to chatting to you in another video. Bye.